have a random compilation of things to show you, so I'm gonna do a haul, starting off with the Barnes & Noble stuff. I figure I'll just get that out of the way. A lot of you guys ask me what I read, so I can actually tell you guys about one book that I really enjoyed reading last week. I read it in one day because I am a speed reader. I almost see books kind of like a movie. I can't stop a movie in the middle of it and then pick it up later. I know some people like that and some people can do that, but I lose my understanding of what's going on, and I lose my connection to characters really easily, so I like to just read a book all the way through if I have time to. But the book that I read that I loved, that you guys all need to read, is called The Imperfectionist. It's a novel by Tom Rachman, I think Rachman? The New York Times gave this book a Notable Book of the Year award. It also got tons of awards from the New York Times, The Economist, NPR, which NPR is like my jam, Science Friday, holla. And the reason why so many newspapers loved it is because this book is actually about a newspaper, and really newspaper writing as a whole. It's a series of short stories that are from the perspective of different characters, whether it's the reader of the newspaper or the publisher or someone like that, the editor, whatever. Each of them have a role in this newspaper, and it's really interesting to read all about it because I've never really known that much about newspapers, and you don't really have to have any previous knowledge of it. I'm sure if you're one of those people that loves reading the newspaper, this would also be good for you, but it's something that I don't read the newspaper. I don't really do much with newspaper at all, but it makes me want to read the newspaper. I've said newspaper like 50 times, but this is what this book is about. It's so good. So I highly recommend this if you need a pretty quick read. The second book that I got at Barnes & Noble, I have yet to start reading. Nicholas read a little bit of this and said it was good, so I'm excited. It's called Rules of Civility by Amor Towles, or Amor Towles, not sure. This one is also a New York Times bestseller. It's a period piece set in the 30s, right at the end of the Roaring 20s, I think. I'm in Gatsby mode still because I loved that movie so much, and so I will be reading this quite heartily in the coming weeks. So yes, I love to read books. Books are my thing, but I also love magazines. I have no problem with magazines as long as they're not fluffy magazines, and by that I mean I want something with substance or something that inspires me. These two magazines that I'm going to show you guys are a little more expensive because they are not like Us Weekly or People or something like that. One of the books is biannual and the other one is, I feel like it comes out 4 times a year, but they're the kind of magazines that are more almost like lookbooks or like inspiration for me. So yeah, the first one is ID Magazine, which I'm sure some of you guys read. This is kind of their interview one. It has a lot of different interviews in it. This picture right here was circulating for a while on Tumblr, so you might have seen it before, but it actually came out of this ID Magazine. I'm just telling you guys, it's worth getting. It's something that I will look at and, you know, pull clips out of so that I can think of fashion or makeup inspiration because they've got great stuff. And the second one is a little thicker, a little bit more to handle. It's called Hunger, and do you see how thick this is? This is like Vogue status, but what I love about both of these publications is there are probably 4, 5, 6 ads in here. The rest of it is all original material. So they spend a long time on it. It's actually very helpful, and it's not something where I'm just looking through ads, which I feel like is half of magazines nowadays. And even the ads they do choose are still very interesting and captivating. I especially loved this spread. It was mainly makeup. There's some beautiful ideas here. So good. It's got Rita Ora on it, so she has an interview in here. There are a lot of great interviews in there. This is $15 for this big old thing, but like I said before, I'm not paying for ads like I normally would be if I was buying a Vogue or something, so that's good. That is what I got from Barnes & Noble. I hate to bore the crap out of you guys, but that's what I read on a regular basis. So next, I guess I'll go into the Anthropologie stuff, and I am obsessed with Anthropologie, oh my god. I don't know, I just love Anthropologie. It's the kind of stuff that you just wouldn't find anywhere else. First thing I got was this tank top, and you guys might have seen these before. They're very simple tank tops, just a v-neck, a scoop in the back. They're very tight in, and they hug your curves really nicely, but also they're not too thin. I love these tucked into high-waisted shorts. I think it's nice and like, does that make sense? Kind of almost like a bodysuit, but there's no like awkward bathing suit bottom-esque bodysuit aspect to it. It's just like the top of a bodysuit, which is cool. Next thing I got was a phone case, and this is the iPhone case by Rifle Paper Company. Here's an up close of it. Is this not so pretty? Look, it has like little gold accents all over it. Let me tell you, I'm obsessed. Next thing I got was a brassiere, and it is so pretty right now. Like, oh, I'm just so obsessed with it. So this is what this looks like. Oh my, so lacy and delicate. It's just a really, really cool bustier top. It's so comfortable, guys. Like, I can't even describe how comfortable this bra is. I'm such a fan of Anthropologie's lingerie or their underwear. It's just so great and comfortable and well made and not too expensive. I think that bra was like maybe $45, maybe $40. Next thing I got, it is the Wild Lavender Bubble Bath, and it is so amazing. It smells like fresh lavender, which is one of my favorite scents. It's so pretty. Look at the bottle. Ah, I'm dying. This is the kind of thing that even when you run it down, you can take off the label and then use the jar as just like something pretty to, like, I don't know, hold sand or something. I feel like that's what everyone does after they finish up a bottle of something. It's like, why don't we put sand in it? I also got a candle. Louise actually helped me pick this one out, but I have been eyeing this for a very long time. It's called the Voluspa Santiago Huckleberry Coconut Wax Blend Bougie Perfume. Ooh. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh my. If you guys have ever gone in Anthropologie and smelled this candle, you would know that it's one of the best smelling things I've ever smelled. I would love to have a perfume that smelled like this. The scents that they say are in this is ripe huckleberry, vanilla, and crushed sugar cane, and let me tell you, that is so true. It's just really sweet and delicious, but a little bit sharp at the same time, like ripe berries would smell. It smells very like berry filled. I don't know, I just love it. I love it so much, and I'm so glad I got it finally, so yay. And the last thing that I got from Anthropologie is something that I'm actually wearing. If you're wondering what I was wearing, it's a cool sweater. I loved it because it is very open at the top. It shows off a lot of collarbone, which is one of my favorite places on a woman's body. I think the collar and the neck are a very like pretty area to look at. It's very visually appealing, so I was excited that it had a very open boat neck almost. So pretty. So the last place that I went was Sephora, and I got a few things from there. The reason why I went into Sephora specifically was because I knew that Benefit was gonna open up a new box set, and it is the Rich is Back Matthew Williamson kit. I absolutely love the Benefit box sets. I think they are so great for trying out new products without buying full size. That's why I like box sets, because I know there is a clear start and finish to a box set. There's miniatures of everything. I know I can use it all up. And if it's something I know that I'll use up in a full size, then I'll just go buy the full size after I get the box set and find out I love it. So I love box sets, end of story. Anyways, this one is supposed to be, I think, like a 70s inspired one. So this is what the box looks like. When you open it up, it has a mirror up here, and then it has the tips and tricks. I already took off the plastic so you guys could see the whole kit better, and I used this actually today for my makeup. So there's 4 eyeshadows over here, and I'm actually wearing all of them today. You might not really be able to see the teal that much, but that's just because I lined my eyes with it, and it's not a very intense color when you put it on. It comes with a mascara. It comes with one of my favorite lip glosses that I've found just by using the box sets, Inferno lip gloss. I'm also not wearing that because I wanted to go kind of nude today. Oh yeah. And then it comes with a blush. Like, this is an exclusive blush. It's called Gimme Fever. I'm wearing it right now and I am in love. Like, it's such a great color. Next thing I got from Sephora was a first for me. I haven't really tried that many Philosophy products just because I didn't know how great they were. I'd heard good things about them, but I didn't know if it was just because they're very generic products and so they would work for everyone. But I decided to try their cleanser and their most popular facial lotion or moisturizer, and it is Hope in a Jar, I think, and then the cleanser is Purity. I love this stuff, and I love this stuff. It's so base. There's not any kind of fragrance to it, really. It's just a facial soap. And you know it. Like, when you're using it, you're not worried about it having any adverse side effects. It's basically the equivalent of a bar of face soap in a bottle, which I think is great. As for Hope in a Jar, I have never seen a cream or a moisturizer that has gotten me so much moisture in my face without using globs and globs of product. Very, very fresh and almost like water-based. Like, it's not super thick and oily, which I love. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. I will probably be trying these out a little bit more and telling you guys what I think. Last thing I got from Sephora was yet another one of my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow bases. I actually got the first one of these in Spain last year. I didn't actually buy it in America. I only bought it because I forgot my eyeshadow base. The NARS counter in Madrid was the only one that spoke complete English, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be buying this then, because I don't know how to talk to anyone else. So the guy was super duper helpful, and he said this was a great primer, and I fell in love with it. I really did. It fills in all the lines in your eyes before you start putting eyeshadow on, so you have a completely clear base. Totally worth buying. I know it's a little bit pricey, but it's still really good, and it's not that much more than the normal other primers. Like I said, I got some stuff from Miss KL. They sponsored me, and yes, I got all this stuff for free. Ah, gosh, burn me at the stake, but I like getting free stuff. If you were in my position, you would want free stuff too. Don't even lie to me. The first thing that I got was a pair of sunglasses, and they're by Quay. This is what they look like. Oh yeah. We are getting so fierce right now. Fierce. Super comfortable. They stay on my face because I have a weird face ear shape feel. I don't know, my ears don't hold sunglasses very well, which is a weird thing to say. Like, how would you even know that? But when I go and like drive and stuff, I'm constantly like the person pushing up her glasses. I don't know, I just don't have proper ear hold. I don't know, but these stay on my face, which is so great. Next thing they sent me was a sweater by Obey. This is what this looks like. Ooh, so pretty. Roses everywhere. And then the back is so cool. Do you see this cool little slitty thing? Not slutty thing, slitty thing. I hope I emphasized that enough. I mean, I guess it could be slutty if you know what I mean. But, you know, whatever. I didn't go there. It's by Obey Propaganda. And it's a small. Also made in China. Next thing I got was a pair of shorts. These are called the Blades of Glory shorts. Do you see how cool these are? They kind of go high-waisted. They're kind of just like gold athletic shorts you would see in like a 70s movie or an 80s movie. I love them. I think they're so cool to wear with everyday stuff. It just kind of adds a little bit of like weird, like street style-esque looking stuff. And the last thing I got from Miss KL was a bathing suit, which I'm so stoked about, but it looks like this. Oh my, look at that. Oh my, so delicious. It's by Lolly Swim. It was a tad expensive, which is why I was excited that they gave it to me, because I was like, oh my gosh, I would never pay for this, but I would always want a swimsuit like this. It's almost something that I wish I could wear it just as like a bodysuit top kind of thing, and then just like throw a sweater over it or something and wear it like that, because I kind of like the way the top looks. Yeah, that's what I got from Miss KL. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I know it took forever, but I had so many things to show you guys, and I decided to just mash it all in this video. But who doesn't love a longer Arose 186 video? Let's be honest, it's the highlight of your day. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out all my social media sites in the description box. And I will see you guys for the next video. Bye!